texting your crew chief or your crew funny gifts, or just keeping the conversation alive?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we stay in touch for sure, and obviously we have, we're around each other too at different points in time. It's not like we totally say bye, and see each other next year. We still work for Hendrick Motorsports also in the winter, so it's it is fun, and I'm glad to see. I feel like our group is re-energized, and they're in a good headspace, and we're all ready to get back to work.
You did get to go to the Super Bowl.
I did. It was really cool. As I've said, I'm sure you probably heard it 1,000 times by now, but I've never been to the Super Bowl. I've never been to New Orleans. Those were two things that made the experience really fun for me. It was really neat I wish the game had been a little closer, selfishly, since I was, there, but overall the experience was great. Appreciate everybody for, making that happen and the opportunity to go. Had a lot of fun just watching the players on the sidelines and things that you don't typically get to see on TV. I was sitting on the Eagles sidelines, or had a better vantage point for them. And it was just fun to watch those guys and kind of see a little bit of a different side of them that you don't get to see on TV. And they were locked in, man. They came to play, so it was fun to watch.
Did you run into any celebrities that you fanboyed over or anything like that?
No, I can't say I did. I mean, I certainly saw different. There's all kinds of people there, right? I mean, it's kind of celebrity central, really, at the end of the day. So yeah, I walked past all kinds of actors and singer-songwriters or whatever, but I was not the person to stop and ask for a photo. That's just not
Where would
me.
you rank among them?
Where
would you rank yourself among all the celebrities?
I don't think you could get low enough on the totem pole to even find me at the bottom of that list. It was like I was joking with some buddies. I was like, man, that game must have been really bad for them to be showing me on TV. So they were looking for they were really bored if they were hunting me in the crowd.
What did Chase Elliott think about the Kendrick Lamar halftime?
I was just impressed with the whole production of it, honestly. It was, I don't know if you've ever been to a Super Bowl before, have you?
Oh, yeah.
You've been to one? It was, just incredible. The things that happen in 5 minutes for them to get those stages out and, bolt them together and get ready for all that, and then the lights go out and that thing starts, and then he got done performing and the lights go out, and in 5 minutes everything's gone and they're ready for play again. So it was pretty special just to witness all that.
How does the electricity and the excitement of the Super Bowl compare to the electricity and the excitement of the Daytona 500?
Just different. It's just different. We're not in a dome like that. So it's hard to hear. I think obviously the noise is what kind of gives a lot of the energy and excitement that you're talking about away in those environments. I still think there's a lot of energy and excitement here, too. It's just harder it's just a different way of seeing it, and understanding it. But I wouldn't say it's any more or any less. I think it's just a little different way of looking at it.
Sorry, Claire, go ahead. 2 seats over from you is a 4-time Indy 500 champion trying this event for the first time. Is there anybody else out there that you would like to see come over and try this event?
For sure. And I think it's great that Helio's here and is even has interest in doing it. I think is healthy for our sport, that a guy like him is interested in coming and giving this a go. I would love to see some guys from the F1 world. I think that gets a global landscape and a global perspective and group of fans that would probably tune in a little more if they had somebody from wherever, one of those guys, whether it's a Lewis Hamilton or a Max Verstappen. Obviously I think somebody like that or either one of those guys would have a huge splash. So I would love to see them come and give it a shot.
So you seem so calm, like people would love a blood transfusion from you. Sometimes I just think you're always so chill. And I wonder when you first came to Daytona, if you were able to hide not being that way, and if you've gained it and we just didn't see it, I can't imagine the first time you come to Daytona as a young driver. Some of these young guys, I'm like, they're not that old, right?
Yeah, no, and I wasn't either. You know I am getting up there now, but
You're still young.
yeah, I'm pushing 30, but it's I know. It definitely different, and it's kind of hard to explain. I think for me, in my first 500 was just kind of unique because I remember it like it was yesterday. And we came down here and we sat on the pole, right? So it's like, here I am down here in my first 500. Probably don't deserve to be here in the first place. And Alan has put together such a good car that I'm, qualified fastest, right? And I got to answer all the questions to that. And don't really know that I was qualified to be answering those questions, but I tried. And then, we won the Saturday race in the Xfinity Series, and that was a great start to the weekend. And then Sunday, rolls around, and I'm walking down pit road, walking by guys that I grew up watching and admiring, some of my heroes, and just kind of a surreal moment, I think, for me. And then I think the biggest one that was pretty wild for me was Jeff Gordon's son coming over, to give me a high five before the race started. And, here I was filling in for Jeff, right? He just retired, and now his kid's coming to give me a high five as I'm fixing to climb into the 24 car. So it was a lot. It was a lot for me to process and handle. And I don't even know that I did process it all, but I, tried to process as much as I could and enjoy the moment as much as I could because it was special. And it's hard to believe that's been 10 years ago, but it's been a fun ride. I hope one day we can put our name on on that trophy and be able to hang your hat on that. It'd be a big deal to me and to our team. Especially Alan, a guy from the area who's been so close and has never won this race. I know that's big on his list, and honestly, now at this point in my career, that's my biggest motivating factor to want to win this race is a guy, giving a guy like that, someone who is that deserving, something he's never done. I think it is a great honor to be a part of.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.